What's up, guys? Welcome to today. We'll be doing the season 4 tier list of Doctor Who. Let's begin. First of all, Voyage of the Damned. S tier. Don't care what anyone says. I love this Christmas special. Not only we get introduced to Wilf, but we get the so great speech. We get the one about how the bad person is the one who survives out of all of them. And it's like life's unfair. Great moments. The only problem is the guy who played the tour guide. He's a bit of a jerk in real life. I think he basically said something about oh, my role doesn't matter and all that, and all being he's angry that people remembered his role in this episode and stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, Partners in Crime. O'Donna's back. That scene of the Doctor and Donna at the doors is so good, with the girl just kind of watching on. The episodes are cute. This is an episode which I don't understand why people don't hate. Like, the farting aliens is too much, but the fact that these fat people are getting turned into these, the fats coming to life, surely someone would have complained. But no, everyone just, kind of likes this episode. And I agree, it's an A tier episode. It's very good. Yeah, and Donna is now on the group again. Fires Pompeii, A tier. Every moment of this is fantastic. Every character is great. I love the setting. I love the choices they have to make. I know people could say that it's only really remembered for the ending and that the rest of the episode is quite boring, but I never found the episode boring at all. I found the episode always quite interesting and action-packed. And it does show a moral dilemma between the Doctor and Donna and all that, which we were missing from the Doctor and Ruby Sunday, where they're both kind of always on the same page, while here they argue. Planet of the Ood, I love. Yeah, again, people could say whatever they want about the Planet of the Ood, but I love it. The song they sing at the end is so sweet. It's genuinely such a banger of a song as well. Murray Gold's a great composer. Yeah. The Sontaran two-part are both A tier as well. I love the Sontarans. I love this two-parter. It's so good for no reason at all. We get Martha back, and Martha's really good in this episode. I really like this episode. I like the fact that it's just a genius kid who wants to change the world, and the fact that he's we could repopulate, and there's all the girls are no. You're basically saying you want to no. That was quite funny. Then he holds a gun on him. He just want to shoot, of course. And then he sacrifices himself. That's a really cool sacrifice, to be fair. Yeah, Donna sneaking aboard their spaceship and all that was really awesome. Just a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic episode. That's all I can say. The Doctor's door is okay. That might be a bad placement of it, but I just never really got interested in this episode at all. Martha comes back for an episode in the TARDIS, but she just doesn't even hang around with the Doctor and Donna. She just does her own thing, which I don't know. Just always felt weird to me. But yeah, I've never really liked this episode. But this is when the Doctor met his wife. Yeah, these two are married now, and her dad is also the 5th Doctor. The Doctor's daughter is also the Doctor's wife, is also the Doctor's daughter. And the Doctor is the Doctor's father-in-law. And the Doctor is the Doctor's son-in-law. That's basically the most incest family tree of all time. Mate, that kid must, they have a kid, and he says, my dad is David Tennant, and my granddad is, Peter Davison. What? That kid must be living the life. Right, so. Vehicle on the Wasp, A tier. I don't care what anyone says. Shoot me, please. Take a gun. I love this episode. The Agatha Christie stuff is so cool. So many references. I love the murder mystery type of thing. The whole mystery surrounding about Agatha Christie's always really interesting as well, about the fact that she just kind of woke up without any memories. No one ever really talks about that one. But yeah, great episode. This two-parter. Do I put S tier? I'll put A tier. Actually, let's order these. These are definitely the best episodes. There's Partners in Crime. I think it's the Duntara two-parter. There's Planet of the Ood. I think Fried Pumpkin could get on there. I really, really love this two-parter. Maybe it has to be S tier. It's gonna have to be S tier, isn't it? I think it's gonna have to be the two best episodes of the season. Written by Stephen Moffat again. We get introduced to River Song. And everything about it's just so good. It's so good, man. Like, it's crazy how good this episode is. From Stephen Moffat yet again does this whole thing where he confuses the hell out of you until like the last 20 minutes, and then everything starts to make sense. And it happens so perfectly here. River Song is such a great character, which is straightened so well throughout the seasons, and yeah, absolutely fantastic. Midnight, yeah, it's gonna beat that. Midnight is a typical claustrophobic episode where the characters are stuck in one place, this time on a train, and it's just David Tennant, and we get to show that like the Doctor's always been able to like charm people over, but what happens when you can't charm people over? They start to get restless, and this episode is fantastic. Every character is on point in this episode. I think Patrick Troughton's son plays the Professor. So the second Doctor's son plays the Professor, and he's really good in this episode. Everyone's great in this episode. Turn left. S tier. Showing what would happen if the Doctor and Donna never met, with the Doctor dying on that day in the Thames because he flooded it to the point where he just drowned. Everything goes wrong. One of the most emotional things ever, with the people getting like taken away by the army and all that because they're immigrants and stuff. Like, that was sad. Donna is fantastic in this episode. Wilf is fantastic. Sylvie is fantastic. It's a great episode. It is a fantastic episode, showing how one little decision could cause so much chaos. Two-part finale is also the two best episodes of Doctor Who. I don't care. You don't have to be good. This is like this is Endgame. This is a Doctor Who Endgame, and it's fantastic all the way through. Like, I genuinely don't understand how they made a two-part of this part. I get it, right? I get it. The second part has a lot of flaws. The whole, just the switch can destroy the Daleks. I don't give one. I don't give a toss. It's fantastic. I love this so much. Just, so good. Also, R.I.P. Harriet Jones, former Prime Minister. I'm gonna give B to the Christmas special. I very much like it. I think it's very fun, but there are definitely things wrong with it. I wish the Cyber King was defeated by Jackson instead of the Doctor. I think that'd been quite nice for a story. Maybe I think it would have been funny as well if like he went up and instead of saying Alonzi, he said like Vamos or something, which instead of being French for Let's Go is Spanish. By the way, if you ever cast me as the Doctor, I will be saying Vamos as my catchphrase. Yeah. That's all I can say about this episode. Yeah, Planet of the Dead is kind of a D tier episode. It kind of felt like Midnight with the fact that everyone's on one little carriage and, you know, they all start to get a bit restless and all that, but the cast just isn't as good here. The planet just looks very bare and all that. I'm more interested to see what's going out for the planet. I don't know. The Doctor also just lets a criminal get away. Just doesn't feel very Doctor at all. Waters of Mars is an A tier episode. It's so emotional, man. The fact that the Doctor gave up and just realised, yeah, I could do what I want, you know. But the fact he can't do that. I just feel like it's a bit rushed. Like, I wish we got to see more throughout the specials. Like the Doctor just did not care anymore. I guess we saw that with the fact that he just let a criminal get away. But it's just like I can save these people. Okay. And also they just ended kind of there. Like they expand a lot more on it in extended media, but I don't know. I kind of wish this was a whole season thing. But I know David Tennant wants to leave. Maybe they could have tried to persuade him to stay for an extra season. They probably did try, but yeah. We got Matt Smith though, so I guess I was alright. The two-part finale, it's... They're both A tier. I never particularly get bored of his two-part finale. I like both episodes. The second episode, having that scene at the end when he goes to say goodbye to everyone, and then of course the music when he says, I don't want to go, and all that. So good. So good. And that's it. How the hell is this so much... This is longer than the season 3 one. This is the best season in Doctor Who. Like, you have... Out of, what, one? Out of 19 stories. Really? Out of 19 stories, I enjoyed 16 of them. That is incredible. I love this season. It's so good. Catherine Tate and David Tennant are fantastic together. This is David Tennant's best season, in my opinion. This is Catherine Tate's absolutely one of her best roles of all time, in my opinion. She's so funny in this. It's great. Anyway, that's it. Next, we're gonna take a break from doing these for a while as I do more gaming videos. I was in the mood for gaming this week. So I felt quite ill, really. So I decided to do, for my 4 videos, just to do these. Just some fun Doctor Who tier lists. And yeah, remember, put your ranking in the description below. Don't be in the comments below. Don't be angry with each other if you have a different opinion. Be respectful, or I will just get rid of your comment. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Whenever that season 5 review will come out. Goodbye.